Alright, YouTube land, we're back with another video. Today we've got a Cobra 29 LTD Classic Chrome. Well, you can't hardly see it, but we've got the sticker on there. Dale, this is for Dale. Dale requested a comp radio. He said him and some locals are wanting to throw down in the mobiles, and he wanted a good comp radio to fight with. He also ordered a 29 LTD Chrome with just the everyday talker. He wanted an echo put in. That video will be coming up next. Now, guys, we've got a little backlog of videos going right now. You know, sometimes stuff is shipped and delivered before the video really ever hits YouTube, and I'm sorry about that, but you know, we're going as quick as we can. So without further ado, this is a Cobra 29 Chrome comp with you know, competition radio, actual competition build, not no prefab hackery. It's RF520 with our custom bias scheme. We'll click it on here like all of them. We're not worried about the waveform on the scope because we're pushing over 100% modulation, but we will show that everything's going out where it's supposed to. There's 400 megahertz, 200. Let me say it's doing what it's supposed to do. I ain't got the PEP kit on, but that's a 50 watt slug. We're doing about 9.5 watts forward at 13.4 volts at the final. Of course, if you, well, I guess I need to take a few minutes and answer some questions about these. I got guys that you know, that key with these things on the line. Now, you put more volts to them, of course they're going to do more, but I don't recommend exceeding 15 volts with these radios. It's not anything that I did that won't hold the 15 volts. It's just the radio itself is designed, you know, it's designed for, you know, 12 to 14 volts is what the radio is designed for. So anyway, I'm getting a lot of calls from people wanting to order these radios, and I'm having to explain to them, you know, this is not really what I normally sell for as an everyday talker. I normally put the HD 1969 in for an everyday talker, you know, if you're looking for something that's, but some people want a actual comp radio, and that's fine too if that's what you want to order. But comp radios, it's basically, you know, the variables on the RF gain, you got an RF power, and it's a hot rod, basically is what it is, you know. We're talking 40 to 50 watts PEP power. You're not, you know, can they be used for an everyday talker? Yes. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, over 100% modulation, close proximity, like within a block or two, you might would have to turn your mic gain down a little bit. These are built for key down competitions where the water gate is literally, the listening station is usually 25 to 30 air miles away, and you're running an amplifier. You know, you got your different watt classes in your amplifier classes, but it's not close proximity, so and they are loud and clear, great talkers. So anyway, now the thing about it is, guys, it doesn't matter if it has the variable or not. If you're going to be, you know, wanting one of these for an everyday talker, I've got like Dell, he ordered an everyday talker. We're still going to do a 520 in his everyday talker, but he's going to have a echo installed, or we've already got the radio done, but the echo's installed on the Delta Tune, variables on the RF gain. It says Cobra 29 Chrome, just like this one. That video is coming up. So just to answer a few questions for you guys, a lot of you guys don't want everyday talkers. You don't want the variable, but you're wanting, you know, something that's good and tuned proper, clean, 100% modulation. If you're going to run an amp with those, you have to send the amplifier in to have everything matched up. It just don't work out like that. There is no magical number. That's one of the biggest myths in CB, is there's some magical number. You know, you see it. Facebook is the worst place to get advice. I'm telling you, man. You get these guys that get on there and make a post asking for advice, and the answers they get is, man, they're going to be chasing their tail forever. And that's one thing that you see a lot is they talk about, I picked up this radio, can I run it with my amp? It has to be matched together for optimum performance, for optimum, range and clarity. It has to be, your amp and your radio has to be put together. Now, if you have an everyday talker with a variable, you can use the variable and kind of dial it in. But if you're not going to have a variable power installed, and a lot of guys don't want a variable power, they're just wanting a system that when they turn the amp on, it's clear. When they turn the box off, it's clear. That has to be sent in, and they have to be put together. There's just no way around it. To achieve 100% modulation and keep it clean, everything has to be put around it. Now, you would think in the comp world, well, it's balls to the wall, we're not really worried about clean. Well, we are. That's why I show you what it's doing on the spectrum analyzer. You put an export equivalent to this doing the power that this is doing, and unless it's had a good somebody that knows what they're doing, that thing's going to be all over the place as far as where it's talking. And that's why I don't do export radios as a comp build, because nobody's using export radios as a comp build. They don't work for a comp build. You get your brains beat out. That's mud duck crap. Now, if you want an everyday talker and a comp ready and an export radio, that's fine. Got lots of people. I got lots of people that call up and order Galaxy radios, and I got people all the time says, they heard so-and-so's radio, that's the best radio they've ever sounded. Well, that radio's got a proper tune on it. Export radios, all of them, Galaxies, Rangers, any of those Connexes that we do, it's a proper tune, 100% modulation, and because they're nasty out of the backs out of the factory. They used to not be like that, back in the day, but they had other problems, but now they're just nasty right out of the box, just terrible. And they have to be cleaned up on the deal, and I'm just covering a few things and going over a few things while I've got this radio out here. Just some questions, everyday questions, that I get. So anyway, that kind of concludes this video. I'm glad you guys, thank you for listening to me ramble there and go on for a minute about a few things. We're going to get this uploaded ASAP. Dell, we're getting these out for you in the mail. You should have them by the weekend. Your other 29 will have the video up on it shortly. So, just stay tuned for that. Several of you guys are waiting on videos. Several of you guys are waiting on your radios. We got several coming up. So guys, just bear with me. We've got a run on radios the last 2 weeks, and man, I tell you, it's just been kind of crazy. So be safe, be careful, be kind. We're gonna get out of here. Got some amplifier projects coming up. Got a Connex 4600 with a 2-pill custom amp section coming. Got several things coming. Got a guy that's talking about buying a 47, a Galaxy 47, and having a custom 2-pill amp section in it. So we will see. Y'all have a good one. I got to get out of here. Got to get back to work. I'm going. I'll see you. Bum bum.